Although the site doesn't currently have very many products, there may come a time when there are too many for users to easily scroll through. In this lesson, you'll add a search page to enable users to easily find products. In this example, the search functionality is only provided on a single page. However, you could use the same techniques to put search capabilities onto your products page, or even on the master page, to make it available throughout the site. In this lesson, you'll create the user interface for the search page. In Lesson 12.7, you'll add code to make the page functional. To begin, open the Smart Method Store sample file from your Sample Files folder. And open search.aspx in Design View. Next, add an HTML table to the bottom of the page. To do this, click Table, Insert Table, uncheck Specify Width, and click OK. Now, we'll populate the table with text and controls. Type product name into the first cell. Note that you might find that the text you type is very large and in all caps. If so, it's because you placed your table inside the H2 tags that the page title uses. To correct this, you'll have to go into Source View and make sure that the ending H2 tag is just after the search text. Next, add a text box control to the second cell on the top row of the table. Give the new text box the ID Text Box Product Name. Now, in the first cell on the next row, type Price Below. Now add a text box to the last empty cell and give it the ID Text Box Price Below. Next, add a third row to the table. You can do this by right-clicking on the last row and clicking Insert, Row Below. Add a button control to the first cell of the new row give it the ID Button Search and the text Search. Next, you'll need a grid view control to display the search results. Fortunately, you have already created one on the Products page that does everything you need. Open products.aspx in Design View. Now copy the Grid View Product control. Now return to search.aspx in Design View and paste the grid view onto the page. After pasting the grid view, you'll probably need to go into Source View to move it so that it is outside the table. Now clear the Data Source ID property of the grid view. Remember to click No when prompted. Next, open the code behind file of products.aspx and copy the entire grid view product row command event handler. Now open the code behind file of search.aspx and paste in the event handler just after the end of the page load event handler. This will enable the grid view on the search page to add products to the shopping cart. You've now completed Lesson 12.6. Create a search page.